Back, everybody. 24-year-old Iowa native Justin Phongsavanh made his Paralympic debut today in the men's javelin F54 class. He has a remarkable story. Recently, he spoke about the moment that would forever change his life. It was an event that he describes as a tragedy, and it left him paralyzed from the waist down. It was through javelin that he was able to once again find joy in his life.
Going into high school, sports was everything. It was my outlet. It was basically how I was able to mature was by surrounding myself with people with like minds and aspirations. So when tragedy struck on October 24th, 2015, everything changed. That night we went and got some food at McDonald's, and when we were leaving, an individual just followed us out unbeknownst to us and puts one bullet in the chamber, pointed at my face and asked me if I want to die, and shot at me 3 times. The third bullet traveled through my lung and then it splintered into about 5 different fragments, and one of those fragments found itself straight in my spine. I immediately crumbled. I fell like a ton of bricks straight to the ground. I knew that it was paralysis. This is permanent, then I need to figure out how to live with this. I went through all that rehab, and basically the whole time I was thinking of it as training. And so I reached out to Adaptive Sports of Iowa. He's like, "You want to try throwing? Here is a throwing chair." It was so cool. It's just, you hold it and you throw it, it feels so sexy, and it's just so cool, and I loved it. And I wanted to keep doing more.
Justin Phongsavanh, 109 feet 2 inches. It is a world record. Keep an eye on Justin Phongsavanh heading to Tokyo.
Of course, I'm going to try to go for a gold. That's not what I'm going in there for. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to enjoy this experience.
Wow, for so many of these athletes, sports has been a path to healing after overcoming unthinkable tragedy, and that is certainly the case for Phongsavanh. He posted to Instagram yesterday, "It's time to show the world what resilience, dedication, sacrifice, hard work, indomitable spirit, and focus can do." And he is the world record holder in the men's javelin F54 class and earned his first career Paralympic medal today. It was on his 3rd attempt. He threw the javelin over 31 meters, surpassing the Paralympic record from before these games. But in a highly competitive event, he was not the only one to break the record. Alexei Kuznetsov of the Russian Paralympic Committee ended up earning silver. Look here at his throw, just really, really tough field. Iranian Hamed Amiri ultimately ended up winning gold. He is 39 years old. He's the one that set the benchmark, a new Paralympic record, but an impressive performance all around. Phongsavanh finishing with the bronze medal. Afterwards, he spoke with our Louis Johnson.
Justin, you were out there in your first Paralympics competing in the javelin. Just take us through the competition, how everything worked out for you.
Yeah, it was a stiff competition. We had people PRing by 2-3 meters before, and there was 3 of them, I believe. Everybody was over 30, 2 dudes over 31. It was the best javelin competition in my class in history. And luckily I came out with a bronze. I had a great throw as well at 31. And just one of those things where it's, you wish for the gold, you hope for the gold, but we're on the podium. We are in Tokyo, Japan at the Paralympic Games. I feel like I already made it, so I'm stoked.
That's awesome. What part of your journey do you want to share with people about you becoming an athlete who was going to compete in these Paralympics, and then, of course, the wait to get here and finally to compete?
Yeah, it's a grind. Every day is a grind. Everything I take into consideration when I'm just wheeling around, when I'm eating, it's always training. It's geared towards one goal, and that's become a Paralympic medalist, and that's exactly what I did. So perseverance and dedication to a single goal, and look around, we made it. I did it.
And beyond, you look like you're in great shape beyond throwing the javelin. What other sports are you involved with? I saw powerlifting. What else do you like to do?
Yeah, right now I'm a complete specialist in my craft. I'm only a javelin thrower, but I do coach high school adaptive sports, a seated shot put, and I just want to look good. That's about
That's a good reason to. Well, it won't be long, man, before they'll be hanging that medal around your neck. Congratulations, and I'm sure more Paralympics to come.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Justin.
All right, thanks, Lewis, for that. Love the honesty all across the board there. Great performance in his Paralympic debut. Now let's go to another story in track and field.